Second, pivoted coil or western galvanometer. This is also a moving coil galvanometer. It is less sensitive than a suspended coil galvanometer but is more convenient. It consists of a coil having a large number of turns of fine insulated copper wire wound on an aluminum frame. The ends of the axle of the frame of the coil are inserted in two pivots so that the coil may rotate about the axle. At both ends of the coil near the pivots are attached two springs which produce torsional couple on the rotation of the coil and connect the coil to two terminal screws T1 and T2. On both sides of the coil there are pole pieces of a permanent strong horseshoe magnet. The coil rotates in the magnetic field of these pole pieces. To read the deflection of the coil, a pointer is attached to the coil which moves over a circular scale. The divisions on the scale are made at equal distances and the 0 point is in the center. That is why no positive or negative signs are marked at the terminal screws of the galvanometer. To make the magnetic field radial, the pole pieces are cut cylindrical and a soft iron core is placed within the coil. Its principle and working is similar to that of a suspended coil galvanometer. It can measure currents up to 10 power minus 6 ampere. Shunt. The galvanometer is used in electrical circuits to detect the current and in experiments to determine the null point. If somehow heavy current happens to flow in the galvanometer, then due to very large deflection, the pointer may strike the stop pin and be broken, or the coil of the galvanometer may burn due to excessive heat produced. To save the galvanometer from these possible damages, a thick wire or a strip of copper is connected in parallel with its coil. It is called the shunt. Its resistance is very small compared to the resistance of the coil. Therefore, most of the part of the current goes through the shunt and only a very small part goes through the coil. Hence, there are no chance of the burning of the coil or the breaking of the pointer. Shunted galvanometer is very useful for determining the null point in meter bridge and potentiometer experiments. First, the approximate position of the null point is determined by using the shunted galvanometer so that full current goes through the galvanometer and accurate position of the null point is determined. Ammeter. An ammeter is an instrument used to measure current in an electrical circuit directly in ampere. The instrument measuring currents of the order of milliampere is called milliammeter. Ammeter is essentially a galvanometer which is inserted in the circuit in series so that whole of the current in the circuit passes through it. The deflection produced in the ammeter is a measure of the current. Since, however, the coil of the ammeter has some resistance, so on connecting it in series of the circuit, the resistance of the circuit increases and the current in the circuit somewhat decreases. Therefore, the current read by the ammeter is less than the actual current to be measured. Hence, it is necessary that the resistance of the ammeter itself should be as small as possible so that on connecting it in the circuit, the current to be measured may not fall appreciably. An ideal ammeter has zero resistance